December 14th, 2025. What should have been a peaceful evening at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, turned into a nightmare. Hundreds had gathered to celebrate Hanukkah by the sea, a festive holiday event. But in a matter of minutes, joy turned to chaos, terror, and tragedy. At approximately 6:47 p.m., two men opened fire on the crowd near the beach, popular with locals and tourists alike. Witnesses reported hearing dozens of shots ring out as people fled in panic, dropping belongings and scrambling for safety. The shooters were later identified by police as a father and son, 50-year-old Sajid Akram and his 24-year-old son, Naveed Akram. The attack lasted around 10 minutes. When it ended, 15 innocent victims were killed, ranging from children to the elderly, including a 10-year-old girl and a Holocaust survivor. 42 other people were injured, including civilians and at least 2 police officers. The father, Sajid, was killed by police at the scene during the exchange of gunfire. His son, Naveed, was critically injured and taken into custody under guard. This was Australia's deadliest mass shooting in almost 3 decades, eclipsing any incident since the 1996 Port Arthur massacre. The victims ranged in age from 10 to 87, many attending the first night of Hanukkah, a time of celebration, family, and light. Police found that the older man had held a firearms license since 2015 and legally owned at least 6 guns, including rifles and shotguns. Investigators also discovered improvised explosive devices in one of the attacker's vehicles, which fortunately did not detonate. Australian intelligence revealed that the younger gunman was known to authorities in 2019 for possible links to extremist circles, but he was not considered an imminent threat at the time. Among the horror, one extraordinary act of bravery stood out. A bystander, later identified as Ahmed Al-Ahmed, a 43-year-old Sydney man, ran toward danger. He tackled one of the shooters and wrestled the weapon away, potentially saving countless lives, but was himself injured in the process. His courage has since drawn national praise and support from communities around Australia. In the wake of the attack, Australia was shaken to its core. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese described the incident as a terrorist attack driven by hatred and anti-Semitism and called it pure evil. Vigils were held across the country. Memorials sprung up on Bondi Beach, and thousands donated blood in solidarity with victims and families. Leaders from around the world expressed condolences. Flags were flown at half-mast. Communities of different faiths united in grief and defiance against hate. Authorities continue to investigate the precise motive behind the attack, whether anyone else was involved, the planning and preparation that led up to it, the role extremist ideology played in their decision. Despite early findings, many questions remain unanswered, ensuring this remains a major and evolving story. What happened at Bondi Beach wasn't just a shooting. It was an attack on a community gathered for peace, celebration, and light. A father and son, armed with legally owned weapons, unleashed violence that stunned a nation. And while heroes stood up, the pain of loss echoes across Australia and beyond. This tragedy reminds us that even in 2025, with strict gun laws and vigilant security, hatred and violence can still strike. And the world continues to search for answers.